The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time, in a field far away, there lived three Billy Goat brothers. There was a big Billy Goat with a great big belly and great big horns. There was a middle-sized Billy Goat with a middle-sized belly and middle-sized horns. And there was a little Billy Goat with a teeny little belly and teeny little horns. All three were brave, and all had gruff voices. Naturally, they called themselves the Billy Goats Gruff. The three Billy Goats Gruff lived on a hill beside a bubbling river. Across the river was a meadow full of sweet, juicy clover, the goats' favorite food. The goats longed to visit the meadow, but to get there, they had to cross a small stone bridge. The Billy Goats Gruff would have happily crossed the small bridge if it hadn't been for one thing. The meanest, the fiercest troll you could possibly imagine lived beneath it. His eyes burned like fire, and his warts bristled with thick dark hairs. He had slimy fangs for teeth, and claws as sharp as razor blades. He was always hungry, and his favorite food was goat. Few dared cross that bridge, and those that did were never heard of ever again. The Billy Goats Gruff were brave goats, but not stupid goats, so they stayed away from the bridge and ate the grass in their field. They ate and ate and ate, until one day there was nothing left but dirt. As the goats looked across the river to the sweet, juicy clover on the other side, their bellies rumbled. Eventually, when they could bear it no more, they decided they had no other choice but to cross the bridge. "I'm not scared of that ugly troll," said the little Billy Goat Gruff, so he decided to go first. The little Billy Goat Gruff's hooves clip-clopped over the bridge. He hadn't gone far when there was a terrifying roar, and the ugly troll leaped out in front of him. "Who's that clip-clopping over my bridge?" roared the troll. "Only me, the teeny little Billy Goat Gruff," replied the smallest Billy Goat bravely. "I'm on my way to the meadow to eat some sweet juicy clover." "Oh, no, you're not," bellowed the troll. "I'm hungry and I'm going to gobble you up." "Please don't do that," replied the brave little Billy Goat Gruff. "I'm just small and bony. My brother will be coming this way soon. He is far bigger and juicier than me, and he'll make a much better meal. I'm not worth wasting your time on." The troll scratched a hairy wart and licked his rubbery lips hungrily. He hadn't eaten in a few days, but decided he could wait just a little longer if it meant his next meal was even bigger. "You do look kind of scrawny," he said to the little Billy Goat. "Perhaps I could wait for just a little longer for a bigger meal. Now shoot, before I change my mind." So the little Billy Goat Gruff skipped across the bridge and was soon munching on the sweet, juicy clover on the other side. Not long afterward, the middle-sized Billy Goat Gruff began clip-clopping his way across the bridge. "Who's that clip-clopping across my bridge?" snarled the troll nastily. "Only me, the middle-sized Billy Goat Gruff," replied the next Billy Goat. "I'm on my way to the meadow to eat some sweet, juicy clover." "Oh, no, you're not," snarled the troll. "I'm going to gobble you up. I haven't eaten for a week and I'm starving," he bellowed. The troll opened his mouth wide and got ready to pounce. "Why bother with me?" laughed the middle-sized Billy Goat. "I've hardly got any fat on me at all. Look, I'm all hair. If you wait a little longer, my big brother will be crossing your bridge. He's got a great big belly and will fill you up in no time at all." The troll looked at the middle-sized goat and rubbed his huge round belly greedily. Maybe it wasn't so bad to wait just a little bit longer for an even bigger meal. "Okay," he said finally. "I'll wait for the biggest Billy Goat." And he let the middle-sized Billy Goat go. The hungry troll waited for what seemed like a very long time. Then the bridge groaned, and he heard a loud clip-clopping sound. The big Billy Goat Gruff was on his way. "Who's that clip-clopping across my bridge?" roared the troll. "Just me, the biggest Billy Goat Gruff of all!" cried the last Billy Goat. "Well, about time!" shouted the angry troll. "Oh, I'm hungry! I've heard all about your great big belly and can't wait to gobble you up." "But you haven't heard about my great big horns!" roared the big billy goat Gruff crossly. He lowered his horns, scraped his hoof, smoke shot out of his nose, and he charged at the troll. The terrified troll tried to run away, but it was no good. Smack! The big billy goat Gruff butted into him and tossed him high into the air. The troll somersaulted twice over the bridge, then sploosh! Crashed into the water and disappeared. The big billy goat Gruff didn't stop. He clip-clopped across the bridge to join the other two billy goats on the other side. And so now, the three billy goat Gruff live in the meadow full of sweet, juicy clover. Sometimes they visit their old fields on the other side of the river because they can cross the bridge whenever they like. And as for that silly old troll, well, he was never seen ever again. The end.